Hey guys, so have you been working in your PDM vault after you installed Manage, but then you disconnected your vault from Manage and now you can't log in and you get this error accessing the database? Today's Q-tips for you. Okay guys, so back in 2019, we published this blog just because we ran into a problem after one of our customers disconnected their Manage system from their PDM vault. They went through the trial. They figured out that they actually couldn't use it, and that really all they were after with Manage was the great dashboards and the charting and the reporting that's available in there. And if that's you, hit us up about our Atlas Premium. Anyway, that's just a little note. That's my sales hat. So back to Manage. Once you disconnect and then you try to get back into your PDM that was connected with your Manage, then you might see this error. And if you get that error and you look inside your PDM error log and you see that the following database error occurred, could not find stored procedure, SWManage.dbo, SP, all of that, insert, that's the point. That's the key right there. So let's step through the blog and I'll tell you how we fixed it, and it's actually super simple. So let's jump right in. All right, we tried lots of things. I mean, we literally went through several hoops just to try to get this thing to work again, and there haven't been too many scenarios I've seen where I haven't been able to fix it. And so whenever we stumbled onto the solution that was provided by SOLIDWORKS, by the way, so they know about this, we were pretty excited. And so we could log into the PDM admin tool, no problem. We could access all the nodes in the PDM admin tool, just like you can here. But one of the things you'll notice is that anytime you try to log in, you just get that error. We searched the Manage database and PDM database for any references to those stored procedures. Nothing matched. We deleted the vault view and then recreated it, and that still didn't work. So we were really scratching our heads, kind of getting worried here. Searched the forums, there wasn't anything there, but then we finally decided to look at the knowledge base. I think we're probably about 2 hours in researching this, and we found solution ID S073824. If this is the problem that you've been encountering, check that. It will save your life. All right, let's go take a look at exactly what that says. I'll bring that window over here for you guys. This was launched for product SOLIDWORKS PDM 2018 beta that was created in 2017. So they were actually working with Manage even back then. My point is that when you're troubleshooting a restored SOLIDWORKS PDM file vault, how do I disable the Manage triggers in the vault database? So really, it's just about the stored procedure that's being called whenever you log into PDM. It's a trigger. It's an SQL trigger. And so then it'll tell you that you actually find the same error message that I was talking about a moment ago. So it walks you through these steps. To disable those Manage triggers, you open SQL Server Management Studio, you load the attached scripts. Whenever you run those queries, it's going to tell you the results. And if everything works out okay, then you'll actually see this thing work correctly. Here's the first image that's attached. And so whenever you run this, it's going to provide you with 3 queries. This top level query, this next query, and then this next query. This is the one to disable Manage triggers. This is the one to enable Manage triggers. And this is the query to delete the Manage triggers. And then, so what we did was we actually ran through this. We disabled all these triggers. There's a lot of them. So be prepared. This might take a little bit of time. But make sure that you know exactly what you're doing. If you have any trouble at all navigating through this, or you're a little bit hesitant about doing this in your PDM vault, let us know. We can help out. We'll do this one for free. We want to be able to help you to get back to work. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the SQL Management Studio. Okay, I'm inside SQL Server Management Studio. I downloaded the SQL query that was provided to me by the SOLIDWORKS Knowledge Base article. All right, let's take a look at that query. This query is it's fairly involved, but basically what it's doing is it's searching for the triggers that are going to disable, enable, and then delete the triggers inside SOLIDWORKS. It says to open Management Studio using the disable SWManage triggers, and then we're going to select the restored SOLIDWORKS PDM file vault database, click the execute button, and the select here, that's just basically which database it's going to run against, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. We're going to execute it, and then under query to disable Manage triggers, right click and copy those results. And then we are going to create a new query, paste those results in there, and then we're going to execute that. It's going to be actually a lot easier than it sounds. All right, so we have the query here. We're going to press F5 to run it or execute, but right now they're saying select the database that's been restored. So our database is going to be In this case, it was called _PDM. It's actually really long because what they're doing is they're returning back all of the script that you're going to need to actually do the disable. So you would go to query to disable, right click and copy. We're going to start a new query, right click and paste. What I've done is I've taken the disable commands for this whole script. I've broken them down line by line because there's multiple lines that are separated by the semicolon. Now if we run this, then the command should complete successfully against the _EPDM database. Once I run that, the command says it completed successfully. We ran the script to disable all the triggers and we get the return back commands completed successfully. And so what I want to do is verify that what we see in our Management Studio matches what they showed inside the knowledge base article. And that's exactly what we see. This script is specific to your vault and your manage. So whenever you pull this down, it's going to run against your vault that has your managed triggers in there, and it's going to create the query text that is needed to remove those triggers. You'll notice that their SWM integration 113, and then it's got all of these triggers on these certain tables, don't match the ones that are in ours. We've got 115, 120. That's because we've had two different versions of Manage attached to this database. Okay, long story short is that if you have disconnected your SOLIDWORKS Manage from your PDM vault and you're not able to log into your PDM vault, not to worry, we'll give you a hand. Again, we're going to offer this one for free because we want to make sure that you're able to get this done, because it's kind of scary when you're dealing with your production vault and you're not able to get back into it no matter what you do. Hit us up, schedule a meeting with us, and let us know. We'll be glad to help out. I hope today's Q-tip has been helpful for you. Thanks for watching, and believe in the Q.